What's the worst thing your kid's school ever did? I've worn a prosthetic leg since I was 9. After bone cancer took my real one. By high school, I was used to explaining it to new teachers, showing medical documentation, and moving on. Most were supportive, but not Mrs. Henderson. She was a long-term sub for AP Biology, and from day one, she was different. She'd make little comments about kids these days, faking everything for special treatment, and would stare at me anytime I used the elevator or took longer to move between classes. I tried showing her my 504 plan and medical records. She rolled her eyes and muttered something like, "Convenient paperwork." The breaking point, a lab practical. I was at my station when she came over. Smug look on her face. She whispered, "I've dealt with attention-seeking students before. Your little act isn't fooling me." I calmly explained that my prosthetic was real, even offered to show her the attachment point. She just smiled coldly and said, loud enough for others to hear, "Prove it then. If it's real, you won't mind me checking." Before I could move, she grabbed my prosthetic leg and yanked. Hard, the socket twisted painfully against my limb. I screamed and fell backwards, knocking over lab equipment. She kept pulling, convinced it was a costume or something that'd pop right off. The whole class stopped. Some kids yelled at her to stop. My friend Jake, thinking it was just a teacher-student argument at first, started recording. But as he realized what was happening, he didn't stop filming. Mrs. Henderson kept yanking, damaging the locking mechanism and causing serious pain to my leg. I was crying, begging her to stop, and she still insisted I was putting on a show. That's when the principal walked in for a routine classroom visit. He froze. He saw her yanking on a student's prosthetic while I was screaming on the floor. His face turned from shock to rage. "What are you doing?" he yelled, rushing over to help me up. Mrs. Henderson, still holding my now damaged prosthetic, said, "I was exposing a faker. If it was real, it would have popped off." Jake showed everyone the video. Clear as day, her grabbing my leg, me crying in pain, her refusing to stop. The evidence was undeniable. She was escorted off campus that hour. Fired by the end of the day. The district launched an investigation. My parents filed criminal charges and a civil lawsuit. Mrs. Henderson lost her teaching license. She paid significant damages. Sometimes people refuse to believe in invisible disabilities, even when the proof is right in front of them.